So yesterday we saw a few formula functions, right? They are left, uh, right, and if, and apart from that, what we saw, left, right, if, and is blank, and then is pick val.
Not,
Sorry,
not.
not operator. Okay. So now we will see about case. See, there is a difference between if and a case. Okay. In if, what you will do, condition. Okay. So if the condition is true, this will execute. Okay. And if the condition is false, and this statement what you give here will execute, right? That's what if is. So if you wanted to have more if, that is if else, like if inside a if, okay, that is if else, right? So if you wanted to have if else, what you will do, in the false side you will add one more if. In the false side you will add one more if, that is if inside a if. So that is a series of conditions. This is one condition. If you wanted to add a series of conditions, in that time what you will do, you will add if, and in the false area, if condition true. If it is false, I wanted to execute some other condition, then what I will do, I will put another if condition, comma true, comma. If I wanted to execute some condition, then I will have to use if again. If not, I can use false. So this is a if else, a series of condition, right? So first we will see one example for this so that you will understand more. So so we will take one more pick list. See, for example, it has 5 values. So if it is prospect, it wanted to show something. If it is customer direct, it wanted to show something. If it is customer channel, it wants to show something like that. If you want means view fields. So new custom field, and you need to select formula. Click on next, and here type details. Some van name I'm giving, and I'm having it as a text. Next. So we need to have a formula here. First we know, first thing, if so condition comma true comma false, right? So in the condition I need to use type. Okay, so first I wanted to select the type account. So inside the account I wanted a type. Okay, type. Since I am using a pick list value, I need to use is pick val. Okay, so is pick val. Okay, is pick list value of type. So what is the value that I wanted to have in the condition? If type prospect. Prospect. If the type is prospect, then I wanted to display prospect customer. Since it is a string, I wanted to put it in quotes. Okay, so if it is false, if the customer is not prospect, okay, so in that case what I will do, I have to go for another if. Okay, if condition. Condition is pick val of type. Okay. So is pick val of type. Okay. The same thing, but here what I will do is I will add other value, customer direct. Okay. Customer direct. If is pick val of customer direct, then what will happen is customer direct, like that it needs to display. If it is false, and then what I need to do is I need to go for another if. Okay. And in this if, what I need to do is I need to have a condition first. That condition is this one. Okay. And then I wanted to have a if value here. I will give like customer channel. Okay. Customer hyphen channel. Okay. So if it is true, if that is customer channel is true, then it will should display customer channel. If it is false, then it should display uh, like other customer. Okay. So what I have done is I have added if else, that is a series of conditions, three conditions. One is prospect. If the customer is prospect, it will display prospect customer. If it is not a prospect customer, it will go to the else part, that is false area, and it will check if type is customer direct. It will try to display this one. Uh, if the customer direct is, if the type is not customer direct, then it will go and try to display this one. Check this condition. If the type is customer channel, if it is customer channel, it will display customer channel. If not, it will display as other customers for any other drop downs. Okay, for any other drop down values, it will show other customers. Okay, and we need to check the syntax. So no syntax error. Now we need to treat this value as blank when it is null. Okay. uh, then so next, and save it. So now go to account, refresh the page. See other customer. Why it is other customer means in type we did not give anything. So if you select prospect and click on save, so it will show as prospect customer. Okay. So if you select customer direct and save, it will show customer direct. Okay. So this is a if else, that is series of conditions. First we saw about normal if. Okay. Second, we have seen about series of conditions. If uh, condition, if it is true, this part will execute. If it is false, in the false area I have given another if. So what will happen, it will try to execute this condition. If it is true, this one. If it is false, this one. So in the false area, if you want, you can also add another if. You should be very careful when giving the syntaxes, the braces, comma and all. You should be very careful. Why? Because if you miss anywhere, it is very difficult to find. Okay. So if condition true, comma false, like that I have given. Okay. So this is a series of condition if inside a if. See, for 3 to 4 conditions, this will work. This is fine. Okay. Consider if you have 10 to 15 conditions, and what will happen is it will be more complicated, right? 10 or more conditions. So in that case, we can use case function. Okay. Case function. So case function, what the case function will do is series of conditions. If I wanted to have series of conditions, this is a single condition. Okay, single condition. So this is a series of condition. Okay, series of conditions. So if case function will be very useful if you wanted to have series of conditions. Okay, case function useful when we have series of conditions. Okay, Venkat is joining. Okay, okay. This case function is useful when we have a series of conditions. So what we need to do is first we will see the syntax for the case function. So we will take one scenario. Uh, okay, the same scenario we will take, and for this same thing we will apply formula field with the case function. First, now we have applied with the if else condition. So now we will apply with case. Okay, new formula. Next, now account type details, some value I'm giving. So the return type will be text. Next, and see, first we will see about the case. So case, expression, value. Okay, so result one. So checks an expression against a series of values. See, that's what I said. Series of values. If the expression compares equal to any value, the corresponding result is returned. If it is not equal to any value, the else result is returned. Okay, so the first thing what you need to do is case. So first thing what is that is the condition what you are going to give. Okay, condition. Okay, and second thing is it value and result. Okay, comma, let me put it as value 1 and result 1. Okay, so value 2 comma result 2, and value 3 comma result 3. Okay, and then finally the else part is uh, result. So this, see, this makes the us very convenient, right? So condition and value result, value result, value result, and finally if none of the value is accepted, then it want one final else, at least the result here. Okay, so this is very easy when compared to if condition, when it has a series of expression, series of values to check. Okay, so that is the one advantage of using case when compared to if. See, if in if, what it will do is it will be very confusing when you go with a series of conditions. Okay, if you have 10 to 15 condition, then it will be very complicated because you wanted to have more braces and more commas, and you will confuse, and the syntax error comes, means it will be very difficult to find it. Okay, but in case of this one case function, it is very simple. Okay, for series of conditions. Okay, So let us you try to implement our functionality. That what we are going to use is a type field. Okay, so type. Okay, so what is the value? The value that I am going to give is first one. It is prospect. Prospect. What is the result I wanted to display? I wanted to display prospect customer. Okay. Similarly, I wanted to customer direct. So I wanted to display customer direct and for customer channel. Okay. So I wanted to display customer channel. So apart from that, if I wanted to display channel partner or reseller. Okay. Partner or
This is the case sensitive or what?
no, see, Apex is not a case sensitive. Uh, in Salesforce, classic side is not a case sensitive. When you go to the Lightning, those things are case sensitive. So, but the only thing is, it is good to give the proper cases and spaces. Space also you should give properly, and hyphen also you should give properly. Okay, it is not case sensitive, but it is very important to give the correct value. Okay, if you wanted to find the correct value, what you can do is you can go to the field uh, and you can go to the type field. Here you can see the API names. This one you can copy and you can use it in your formula. Because insert field you can insert the field, but the pick list values and all you cannot insert like this, because this is a field. If you wanted to get the values, you can go to that field and you can see the values here. Okay, like this you can copy and you can have it. Okay, so
Yeah. Okay, sure.
okay, channel partner. Finally, I wanted to add this one, installation partner, then partner. Okay, so now see technology partner. So if it is technology partner, then what you can do is technology partner, and finally I need to give one value, that is this result, other customer. Okay, so with this my if my case is completed, so I need to put a syntax check. The help text is whatever you type here, it will be showing as a help text. So this I'm just giving this is help text, and in description area you can give some description, so that in future if someone comes and if he is checking that, he will understand why, what is the purpose of this thing given. Okay, uh, so
And one more thing, that in if
yeah,
condition we are giving is peak value, right?
you speak well, yeah, that
Because
one I
if
will tell
we
you. Yeah, yeah, I thought someone will ask. Okay, good. Okay, see. Okay, so I will tell you that. Okay,
yeah, okay.
okay, so now we don't have any syntax error, you can see. So it is accepting and we can save it. Okay, see here Customer direct came. This the help text that we give. This is help text that will come like this only in the field. Okay. See, that is the go to the formula field that you have created. This is the formula field, and this is the another formula field. See, in case I am using pick list, but I did not use is pick well. Okay, but here in the if condition, if I use pick list, I need to use if is pick well. So in case it is not needed to use is pick well. Okay, this is for case only. Okay, so for the other things you need to use is pick well. That is for compulsory. Okay, clear?
Okay, it automatically taking
Yeah,
up.
it automatically considers. No need of specifically provide this is pick well. Okay, so it will automatically consider. Okay, uh, because it is series of checking, right? So it will never mind whether you give is pick well or not. This case itself they have introduced to replace to simplify the functionalities. Okay, so after late only they introduced the case things and all. Why? Because to simplify. Okay, the series of functionalities and all. So it is very convenient and it is very easy to use case when you go for complex calculations. Okay.
Okay, sir. The last one, other customer is there, right?
Mm.
That one we did not select anything means that that
Yeah,
will come up.
if nothing in the drop down you have these values, right? Apart from that, if you have any other values, for example I'm saying any other values, so that value is selected, so it will not satisfy any of these, right? So in that case it will have this as a value. This is the syntax. Anyways, if you are using case, you need to give this else result. This value you need to give compulsory. Any result you have to give because that is the syntax. Okay, case. So condition. So then value result, value result, value result, then value result. So like that it is there, right? So here if you close, if you finish this with this, it will throw error because it compulsory needs the else result. Okay, so you have to give it for sure. Okay,
Yeah, understood.
yeah, because that is a syntax. Without properly completing the syntax, if you do anything, it will throw error. Okay, so that is a important thing that you should know. Okay, so this is the case functionality. So this case is very important. I mean, many areas you will use case, if, that and all you will use often. Okay, so apart from that, um, uh, see, I will tell you few more functionalities. See, we have apart from this, we have ceiling, floor, okay, and the text and the contains. Okay, so ceiling means you know, right? Ceiling is top. So like if I'm giving like ceiling of 2.5, okay, it will round off to the next highest integer. Round off to next highest integer. Okay, so next highest integer is 3. Okay, so floor means you know floor is bottom, like floor is bottom. So floor of 2.5 if you give, it will round off to next lowest integer, that is 2. Okay, so that is one thing that you should know, the difference between ceiling and floor. Ceiling means you know, right? In house also you have ceiling. Ceiling is top and floor is bottom. So ceiling means if you have put any integer, that will be try to round off to the highest integer. So if you are putting floor, that will try to round off to the lowest integer. Text means I have some other data type, like I have a number, or I have any other thing. Okay, like some other data types. Okay, I have some other data types. I wanted to convert it as a text, so I need to give text of the data type function. Okay, so text of that function or that field. If I tell you field, so if I'm giving that field, then it will convert as a text. Okay, for example, here I have a return type as text. So I, I am giving some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will throw error. Why means the compiler will tell you have used the return type as text, but you are trying to show you are trying to return a number. Instead of this, if I am giving some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, means it will throw error for sure. So in that time, I wanted to convert the number into text. In that case, what I will do, if you see here, see text of what is the one that you wanted to convert, text of value. So it will try to convert. Fine. Any doubts?
Sujendran, is it possible to give here itself the text formula, because this is not right?
Sorry,
ಯಾರು
boss.
ಪತ್ರ ಆಡ್ತೀನಿ ಚಿಕನ್ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ
I'm not
ಆ
I'm not
ಪತ್ರ
able to hear
ಚಿಕನ್
you.
ಬರ್ತದೆ
Hello.
ఇడ్లీలో ఎక్కువ ఏమే
Hello. No, I could hear a lot of background noise, man. I cannot hear properly. Hello.
Yes, Sujendran.
Yes.
Here we are giving the case as a kind of formula, right? Like if
Case is a
text
function.
function, right?
Yeah.
So likewise, when we are using text formula, so can we use it in that case? We can't use it, right?
See, means you can use. See, sometimes what happens is they wanted to display some number. Okay, for prospect they wanted to display number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just I'm saying, if you try to save this, check syntax. See, case expected. See what it says is number is coming, but what you want is text. Okay, so the type is incorrect. So in that case, what you will do, you will put the text of this one. Okay, text of this function. Now if you check the syntax,
Simply we can say typecasting, right?
yeah, it is like typecasting. It is like any other data type, no matter what is the data type. I wanted to convert it as a text, because in now you have a only 5-liner formula. In real time, if you go, you will see 100-line formula. That formula itself will be a big code. If you go to service industry and all, lot of formulas, lot of things will be there. Sometimes business people, they will tell suddenly they wanted to change something in the formula and add some more logic. In that case, you cannot change the return type. Already the formula is existing, and if you change the return type, it will spoil everything. So in that case, what you wanted to do, you wanted to add some field. See, here I have added some number. Sometimes you wanted to add a field, that field itself is a number field. In that case, you need to use the text functionality, so that it converts it as a text. Okay, clear?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So apart from that, so is number means it checks whether it is a number or not. Uh, so now you have some idea about formulas, right? Why formula and what we need to use, what are the basic formulas and how to use the formulas, right? Hello.
Yes, Surendran.
Yes,
Yeah. Now you got some idea, right? So how to use formula and what are some basic formulas, because this formula is a very big area, like you will have many functions, but it is practically impossible to have all the functions in mind. But few functions, what we can do is we can have that in mind, that is these functions are repeatedly used. Okay, so that is the thing. So see, this is also somewhat important. Contains. So contains is nothing but it will check whether that I already added. So contains means condition or the field or anything. I wanted to check whether it is contains the specific word. Okay. Excuse me. So this is the uh, contains thing. Okay. So simply how you can use means, if in the condition and all they will use contains. If some field contains this word, then you wanted to do this logic. Okay. If not, you wanted to do this logic. Okay. In this area and all, you will use contains. Okay. Mainly in conditional area and all, they will check contains. If some field that is having some text or not. Okay. In that case, you will go with contains. Okay. So these are all somewhat repeatedly used basic uh, formulas. So if you have any doubts, anyone, please ask. Okay, we are good, right? So we will stop the session from here. Tomorrow we will go to the next topic. I mean tomorrow, Monday. Okay. Uh, Meanwhile, I will upload all the remaining videos on yesterday's and today's in the Dropbox, and you can go through those videos in the next 2 days. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
thank you.
Thanks. Bye. Bye.
Thanks all.